Good morning, traders, and this is my Forex setups for today. So, starting off with the Euro USD, we pretty much stagnant at the moment on the dollar. So the dollar has been weakening quite substantially. We've been in a fairly strong uptrend since the breakout, and we've sort of hit our head on something. And if you look to the left on the weekly chart, you'll see we are in this area of resistance here. Okay, you can see rejected, rejected, rejected. So that's three. Call that a rejection as well. So that's like 4 rejections on the weekly at this level. But look at the breakout that we've achieved here. Up 2-bar retracement and then continued. So there's no reason to expect this thing to reverse at the moment. I think dollar is going to be weaker for some time still. We've had the Feds come out yesterday. We've got data coming out today, which may influence this as well. But I think we're pretty much just gathering our breath at the moment for a move to the upside. Not really interested in trading this at the moment until I see some decent confirmations. And the one confirmation that I would consider is a retest in this area, which would be 117427. And then I'd be looking for a retest of the high here at 118. Okay, so that's kind of my view on this at the moment. Nothing really stands out there though. Euro Aussie dollar. So Euro Aussie dollar has had a breakout of a fairly strong level, and it's pretty much a weekly level here. Haven't quite followed through on it just yet, but it is a breakout nevertheless. So we've broken out, we've come back to them. I'm curious to see what happens with these 2 bars here. If we can maintain above 163897, then I would definitely be looking at opportunities here to buy. Okay, and you can see on the hour how this level has been respected. Support, support, resistance, breakthrough, back, and we've been up and down, up and down, up and down at the moment. So I suppose there's a couple of scenarios here, and the one is we need a flag break here. Okay, but that is a classic consolidation pattern here. Okay, so there's quite a bit happening on with the euro as well right now, and you'll see I've got I've got another euro pair here as well, the New Zealand dollar, but this does look like it is retesting. So we'll see what happens during the Europe Open. Would be interested to see if we can just sort of pop down to the bottom here. It's going to give a 600 odd point stop loss, and you're pretty much looking for 870 odd points gain. So this is looking pretty interesting for me. I don't think I'd go down to low time frame though. Let me just check. Now, the problem I've got with going to low time frame, you may just have a fake out of this triangle, which is happening often lately, and then come and tag these areas here. So we haven't tagged this area yet if you look at all these tails. So I think I'd be more interested in waiting down here. 163880. So see what happens somewhere down in this area. I think I'd look at the half hour rather than anything else. See if we can get some support down here, and then look to buy. Okay, and your target is really going to be this measured move. I wouldn't go for anything other than that. There it is there. So target on this is going to be in the area of 164843. Okay. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. So we did get the breakout yesterday. That's on a very low time frame. Let's get here. So in yesterday's video indicated that we're looking for what was looking like a breakout. It was pretty much all over the place, and I think made a little mistake on this one. But anyway, let's just rectify that. That's the purpose of this morning. So these were the 2 levels that we should have been looking at. Okay, so 114631, and then ultimately 114392. And you can see 114392 had been respected quite a few times. Okay, so you could see there were a lot of buyers scaling in here. If the minute you come down to the hour, you'll see we had a bit of a fake out on this area, and I was on a much lower time frame and decided to take the gamble here with a stop below here, and look what happened. Got stopped out. So the moral of the story is, wait for your structure on the hour. There was no structure here. We had rejections off the bottom here. That offered your structure there for at least a little scalp to the top of the range. And if you broke through the range, then you were in for the rest of the move. But anyway, the breakout has happened of that structure. I'm looking for the next retest. And we do have a bit of a channel forming here. So I would expect this area to offer some resistance here. So 115182. And then I'd be interested to see what happens if we can get back to 114846. If we can get back to here, then I'm looking to target this area up here, 115410. Okay, but we need to get back down to here where I can have a decent risk to reward. So that's Swiss franc, Japanese yen. A new one which is popping up is Euro, New Zealand dollar. So firstly, we have a breakout and 1 bar retest of this level, and we're now breaking up higher again. What I'm looking for is pullbacks now. So this has been a fairly strong move to the upside, a little bit choppy, but that doesn't really matter, to be honest. Just going to zoom in here. What we're looking for is pullbacks. So there is currently a pullback onto structure. So this may actually play out. So if we can get back onto here and maintain this level, it'll probably offer a good opportunity for a long. And you should be looking for at least a 1 to 2, 2 to 1 trade here. So in other words, risk 1, look for 2 reward. The other area that could be interesting is down here. But the problem I've got with that is it does break below the moving average. So I'd be a little bit more cautious on that. So this is the level I'm watching. 176604. And see if this rolls here, comes back to the bottom, forms us a little range, and that would give us a half decent measured move of something like that. Okay, just bear in mind, if you look to the left on the 8 hour, you can see our price is pretty much at a level at the moment. There it is there, and there's the next one. Okay, so we're at a level at the moment, so it's pointless chasing it right now. Wait for the pullback. Then you're looking at 177317 as a target and 178622 as a secondary target. Okay, but trend is up, looking for opportunities to buy, and I want to see price come back onto structure. And the structure we're looking for is 176604, or, so I missed this here, there is a bit of a gap here, 176414. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for on that pair. Last pair is pound Aussie dollar, and let's just start with the 8 hour here. Now we've had a good rally, and then we are in what, in my opinion, is looking like a channel. We are top of channel at the moment, so I'm not really interested in getting in on that right now. We're probably targeting this area of 181269. Does look like the most logical area. But I think the important thing for me is we've had this big downward trend here, okay, where the pound has been falling. We've now gone sideways, and it does look like we have a potential trend change. So watching this one with a little bit of interest here. Doubt it's going to confirm itself this week, but it definitely does look like we need to be paying attention to it. Okay, so first things first, on the hour we have a pretty well-defined and clear uptrend, so I'm looking for opportunities to buy. First area is this area that we're in at the moment. We haven't broken out and retested this. I want to see it break out, retest, and then look. Alternatively, if we do fall to downside, I'm looking at something like this, which would be 180505. Find some structure there and move the upside. Okay, so I'm looking for a decent pullback, and pretty much you're going to be taking profit within this channel for now. Okay, so we're slap bang in the middle of the channel, so you want to see a bit of a deeper pullback before looking at that. But in the same breath, I have this bit of structure forming here. Okay, which basically means I have a potential measured move here of that. And if you're paying attention, that does break this channel. Or what it does do is widen the channel. Something like that. Okay, so and I think looking at it, that's probably the most logical scenario at the moment. So looking to see what happens on this area, 180887. And if I zoom in here, you'll see we've got a breakout of this triangle at the moment underway. So let's see, maybe we get a breakout, a pullback to come and test this area, 180887, and that would validate that. And our target is pretty much right up here at 181713, stop just below this consolidation pattern here. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's the 5 pairs that I'm watching for the rest of the week. And then the other thing that I'm watching is the S&P. I think there's opportunity there. But that's pretty much it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.